you're about to start a small business, please do not make the same mistakes I made. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Estamojola Oluwa and I am the founder of Zenami Cosmetics. I started my business back in 2023. By December 2024, I took a break. Honestly, it was more than just a break, I had quit. That silences made me reflect deeply. I began to understand why I started. I realized that Zenami isn't just a small business, it's connected to something bigger, something the world will soon behold. So I got back on my Zoom and started researching, relearning, and preparing for a proper relaunch this November 2025. Everything I'll be sharing with you in this video comes from that journey, not just from what people see online, but from my own experience of starting, struggling, taking a step back, and now rebuilding stronger. So I will just give you a short breakdown of how my business started, how we almost failed, and what changed everything. Then we'll go into the mistakes I made and what I learned. My business officially launched on the 10th of June 2023. But before that, around January 2023, I remember sitting at home thinking I can't just be sitting around doing nothing. So I knew I wanted to start a business and I didn't know what exactly. So one day while scrolling through social media, I saw like post of someone making lip gloss from scratch, and immediately I was like, that is it. I learned how to make lip glosses from YouTube videos, and because I have prior obsession to lip glosses, it was easier for me to learn everything. And I watched several tutorials on YouTube. It was pretty easy for me. That's what I thought. Then I decided to take things seriously by registering for a personal class with someone that is already in the business, because I felt like during the person already have experience more than I do. But during the class, there was no proper measurement. It was just guesswork. And you trusting your ancestor to stop. I was determined. I ordered all my ingredients and packaging I needed. And here was my first mistake, guys. I didn't have anyone to guide me. I was just doing everything alone. And I wanted to do too much at once. Instead of starting my business with just one product, and I wanted to do everything: lip gloss, lip balm, lip scrub, all at the same time. Because of that, I kept delaying my launch. I kept saying, oh, let me save more money so I can buy everything at once, because at least it will save me delivery cost as well. I didn't realize that then that you could actually start with small and with your budget, and as the business grow, you will grow your business. Another thing I didn't know was that you are supposed to start posting and building a community even before your product arrives. And at that time, I had zero followers. Nobody knew what I was doing or what I was building. I was just in my little corner preparing instead of showing people the process and building excitement in people. And when my products finally arrived, I created an Instagram page for my business, Zenami Cosmetics, and I posted, and that was it. That was what I was saying. And few people followed, like mostly my friends and family at first. And that was how, like I started posting. And at the beginning, I was getting a few views, 100, 200, and then 1,000. I was excited when I got 1,000 view. And people started following, people started liking my post. And I even got my first order from someone completely in a different city in Nigeria. And that shocked me a lot because I didn't know like my videos were reaching that far. But that excitement didn't last long, which brought me to the first mistake I made. When I launched, I overbought everything. I wanted to have enough stock, different shades, and plenty of products ready. But after my launch, I only got a few sales, and mostly from my friends and family. After that, everything went quiet. I was stuck with so much stock with no clear plan to move it. The second mistake I made was not keeping proper record. I didn't write out what I bought, how many products I could make from each batch, or even how much ingredients went into one lip gloss. So when I sold out a few pieces, I couldn't recreate them accurately or even know the true cost price. That later affected my profits and my planning. And the third mistake I made was with my money. Sometimes I would use the little I had to buy more pigments, more containers, or I'll use it to be, oh, I want to create a purple shade of lip gloss, and I went ahead and go and buy all at once when I still have stocks in my house that I'm yet to sell. At some point, I didn't have another source of survival, so I always take from my business money. Some days I took 1,000, some days I took 10,000 just to do personal things. And before I knew it, everything was gone. In December 2024, I was exhausted. I even tried the Christmas lip combo promo. I discounted my products and people actually bought. I made a lot of sales that month. But after the holiday rush, everything dipped again. Sales drowned. I couldn't restock because I have spent every money that I have. I got to a point where I couldn't keep up anymore. That's when I told myself maybe I should just stop. And that's exactly what I did. After I took that break, something strange happened. I thought that season was the end, but it actually became a moment of announcement for my business. Even though I had no product to sell and no money to restock, people started reaching out. Guys, they were reaching out. My old videos started getting more views across different platforms, and I was getting message back to back from people. Oh, I want to get this. I want to get this. Do you have this available in this tube? I love your clear lip gloss. It's very clear. Can you do this for me? And I was at some point I was telling them, okay, in 2 months I'm going to restock, and I was giving some people time, and because I felt like in 2 months I should be able to like I've gathered enough money for me to restock for my business. Guys, that was a lie. I could not get money to restock by that time. And people that now message me after that time, I was just telling them that okay, we are out of stock right now, and by the time the business will be back, that I will let them know. That moment honestly broke my heart a lot because the demand was there, but I wasn't prepared to meet it. It leads me to one of my biggest lessons I've learned, and I am saying this to you like another sister who's been through it. Never spend your business money. Never. I know there are seasons in life that get really tough, and sometimes you don't have help from anywhere. But if you truly want your business to grow and last a long term, you have to discipline yourself. You have to zero your mind and tell yourself, I don't have money, even when my business account says otherwise. Because the moment you start taking from that business money, from the lowest figure, you will take the biggest figure, and it will become an habit. It will become a habit. Before you know it, the business starts struggling, and you find yourself wondering, how where did everything go? I learned this the hard way. I literally watched my business slow down because I was eating from its foundation. So if you're watching this, don't please do not make this mistake. Another mistake I made was not posting consistently. Back then, I thought just posting a few pictures or shots was marketing. But marketing is way more than that. There are so many creative ways to show your brand. And honestly, I didn't know any of them. There were times I wouldn't post my business content for weeks, and I would still say I was running a business. So people even thought my business had closed down because they weren't seeing any new posts. The truth is, I didn't have content ideas, I didn't research, I was just there waiting for the perfect time or perfect idea, and that kept me stuck. But now I've learned that consistency is key, not just for sales, but for visibility. The more people see you, the more they remember you. Even if at first it feels like no one is watching, someone out there is noticing every single thing. You never know the exact date your content will go viral, and that one video might be your moment of announcement. So it can only happen if you are showing up consistently. Consistency doesn't mean posting every single day without rest. It's about finding a reading that works for you. For me, after researching and understanding my business better, I decided I'll be posting 2 videos daily from Monday to Friday when my business finally relaunches. Weekends are for rest and planning for the new week because I don't want to just be working overtime. That way, even if one video get 100 views and the other get another 100, that's 200 views in one day. Over time, it builds, view multiplies, and people start remembering your brand. Like, oh, I've seen this girl before. So my advice is keep posting everything in your business with content. The day you fail, post it. The day you make a mistake, post it. The day something breaks, post it. The day your plan didn't go well, post it. People love seeing real and authentic behind the scene moments of building a brand or a business. So show them your growth, your lessons, your win, even your setbacks. That's how people connect with your story and trust your brand. Honestly, I wish these things were everywhere when I started my business. I wish someone had told me that you can actually start your business with any amount and let it grow over time. It doesn't have to be the perfect or big from day one. And I feel like people are in these moments that they want it to be big from day one. That's one of the main reasons I created this space, not just to promote my brand, Zenami Cosmetics, but to share my journey and my experiences with others. I want people who are planning to start a business to learn from my story and to see the reality, to understand the process of building a business so they can avoid same mistake that made me run at a loss. Encouragement to you is, in case your business has failed or maybe it's still running but struggling, please remember there are seasons to these things. Be a quiet season, a season of silence in your business. That doesn't mean you have to give up. Keep showing up for your business. Choose what consistency look like to you and stick to it. There are days that it will be about the unique selling point of every of your products, what makes it special, and how it helps people. Don't just package your product randomly, invest in it as well. Make it something that people can connect with, people that they want to feel part, like they when they see your package, they want to feel part of your community. Business has failed, don't see it as the end. Sit down, reflect on what went wrong, prepare again, and relaunch. Even if you want to start something completely new, that's fine, but just take your time to learn about it, do market research, plan properly, and start again with a fresh mindset, is ready to build something that is going to last long. Thank you for staying to this point of this video. Don't forget to like, share the video with someone that has talked to you about starting a business, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the comment section, let's put some money emoji so we can know that you watched this part of this video. Open your mind to drop your questions in the comments, or even share your thoughts or what happened in your business in the comments below. I'm going to see you in my next video.